Hi, this is Michael Sturry from the Lakes. For those who don't know, I'm a professor at the University of Stevens Point. And so, as part of my education, we learn how to teach. And Jesus, as one of the master teachers, Matthew 13 is a chapter full of parables. And so, a way to, educate, a way to have a lesson sink in is to connect it to a personal story, connect it to a visual experience that people can relate with. And that's what Jesus is doing throughout this chapter. And the disciples, they didn't quite understand that this was a teaching technique. And so they asked him, what are you doing? And so Matthew 10 says, and the disciples came to him and said, why do you speak in parables? He answered and said to them, because it has been given to you to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven, but to them it has not been given. For whoever has, to him more will be given, and he will have abundance. But whoever does not have, even what he has will be taken from him. Therefore, I speak to them in parables, because seeing they do not see, and hearing they do not hear, nor do they understand. And so, throughout this passage, Jesus is giving lessons in the form of parables. He's giving, the parable of the sower, sowing seeds on good soil and bad soil, the parable of the wheat and the tares, a parable of the mustard seed. All of these lessons in this story form. And what it does is it filters the people who are willing to receive, the people who want to understand. They get more understanding. The rich get richer in a sense. And those who are not willing to receive, they just think it's a story. And so it's really, making sure that we are willing to receive the word of God. Uh, Matthew 13:16, but blessed are your eyes, for they see, and your ears, for they hear. Making sure that we are in a place that when we hear stories, that when we hear sermons, or when we hear these parables, that we are looking for the message, that we are looking for the teaching that's connecting to us through this form, and making sure that we're willing to receive the word of God. Have a great day, and thanks for listening.